Recording. Welcome everyone to our first video live. Oh my God, I just got a message from Sharon Zellen. I'm so excited. It just came over my screen. And one of the things that we're going to start is this amazing training. It's called the PACE program. And with this program, it helps us to review the 4 pillars of our business. Hey, Lori Lorman. One being, of course, the belief in your business. The second being the passion, the skills, and the wills. And I know this director team, all of you, whether you're on right now or not, you are some of the best trained, best skilled directors and leaders in the direct selling industry, without a doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. But sometimes we just need some help in those 4 very important foundational, structural places of our business. And so we are going to start this incredible journey with some other executive directors and leaders and members of our team to help rebuild those awesome pillars of your business. And Sharon Zellen just agreed to work with us. I'm so excited. You guys excited? So she will be one of several others that we'll be working with. And you'll hear more about this program. It's a really exciting opportunity, and it will be starting sometime in April. So you'll hear more about it. But it is, I think, something that every one of our leaders will want to participate in, as well as every one of our consultants as well. Okay, so welcome. Happy Easter. Happy spring. Happy, it's a beautiful day here. It's like 70, going to be 80 degrees in Williamsburg. So I hope you guys are enjoying the same. I feel alive. It's been a long winter. And welcome to our first live video director call. And I want to welcome one of our newest directors is on, Kelsey Posh. You've seen videos of her, so she's no stranger to the video and camera. And I want to welcome you, Lori Lorman. I just saw you pop up too. So I don't know if we've said hi to everyone, but we will continue to try and do our training this way, because not only will we be able to see each other, but we will also be able to see each other's screens. So I can see your screen if you want me to. You just hit your screen. You're going to see this as well. To start off the training, before we get into some of the more personal Landy team things, I wanted to make sure that you see this and know about it right away, because I'm so pumped about it. And so I'm going to just share my screen. And there we go. Okay, so right now you should be able to see this screen here. I don't know, do you see your faces next to it like this, where my cursor is? No, you just see my screen. Okay, good. Thanks for the head shaking. That helps. So can you see my screen of the Pampered Chef? Yes. So this is so exciting. Okay, under this tab, News and Events, under Training Events, you will see, and then Home Office Training Events. When you click on that, you will see this whole section that is so freaking phenomenal. I'm just going to tell you, right, Clay Dolger? You've seen this already, haven't you?
Our whole director team has.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. It is so amazing. And basically, it is all the tools you need to lead your organization, as well as, just training, videos, everything from bookings, booking boot camps, recruiting, how to do it, of course, the Strong Start program, which goes hand in hand with the Strong Start checklist that we've been using, the Director Bound program, which is a step up to director program, which they've really simplified it, cleaned it up. It's just beautiful. And it's just simple. It's just so simple. What do you guys think of it? Those of you who have seen it already. Yep, Kelsey gives it a thumbs up. And what I love too is the whole new consultant Strong Start, 72-hour difference. So they've finally taken it all, put it in one wonderful place, and made it available for all directors. Isn't that exciting? So from a director standpoint, you will want to take a look at this. I really recommend, and I've been doing this in my office, is printing each one of them off, okay? Put them in a binder so that you have them as a reference in your office, because this is, as a leader, this is really all you need besides doing your own shows and, you know, doing your own host coaching and having your own simple systems with that. So really exciting. And what I love too is how they actually have gone through each one of the segments in the direct event. So is this the first time anyone here is seeing this? I know if you're on a phone call, you can't see it. So when you get home, go watch this video, you'll see, or just go right to news and events and the home office training events, and you will see it under resources on the right-hand side. All of these incredible tools all in one place. Now, this is also what home office is going to be bringing out to you. So if for some reason you don't have a home office team coming out to your area to do the, you know, get the more you're looking for meeting or the recruiting meeting or even the developing director program, then you could definitely do it yourself or partner with some other local folks. Okay? Any questions on this? All right, awesome. This is, like I said, I think our first step to really helping us simplify our leadership roles as well as training. And one of the things that I know I'm recommending, even especially for you know, younger director teams or smaller director teams, is taking these and using these as your meeting. Make this your meeting training, because this is really the foundation of our business, every one of these pieces. And I especially love, and Claire, maybe you could share this, the strong start. Claire had told me about this ahead of time, and I just saw it. Under the tracking contacts and prospecting, that new list that you were talking about as far as how to, you know, make sure that you're dealing with both new business as well as existing business.
Mm. Yes, and our team is really, really loving it. What I did was I gave everybody a notebook thing, and I found some really cute ones, but you can just use a regular one. And on the left side, you write old, and on the right side, you write new. And under the old, you put 1 through 10, and you put old business. So that is anybody that you have met in the past, done business with, and that you are going to follow up with them. And it's best if you go ahead and put their phone numbers on there too right away, so everything is in one spot. I know Angie said she's leaving like 2 lines underneath each one so she can write notes. And then on the right side is your new business. So in order to keep your business growing and going, you want to think of new business. New business is people that you meet when you're out and about, from fairs, from any, you know, outside orders are new business. Any of those are going to go under there. And then underneath there, I have a little place that I have things to do. So it's kind of my follow-up. After I've made my calls, what do I need to do to follow up? Do I need to make a host packet? Do I need to send out a catalog? What do I need to set up a show? And it's a great way to grow your business. So if you do 15 contacts per day, my gosh, you are going to really, really explode your business. Otherwise, is it every other day? You decide, but 10 old, 5 new. And the other important thing is to put the time that you are calling. And if you are calling, like the other day, I left about 16 or 18 messages, and I'm thinking maybe that's not the best time to call. People are saying between 4 and 6 is a really good time. So tonight, that's when I'm going to be making my calls. And then you can find and see if maybe if you're not getting bookings, maybe you're not calling at the right time for people.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm trying to I just have to get used to clicking on different things. Sometimes it's hard to coordinate the technology of the screen and then be talking at the same time. Okay, any questions on these wonderful training programs? And I think as a foundation, every one of us should be practicing that new way to track our business. I love it, and I just think it's very simple. Okay, well, the next piece of important piece is I wanted to talk to you. Here's our Facebook. Can you see this? Are you seeing the Facebook? Somebody just say yes to me.
Yes.
Picture that I posted. This is our new Landy organization as of April 1st. I wanted you all to be aware and see it and see that I see your smiling faces every day. One of the things you'll notice is that there are some folks with flowers, and that means that they are within a whole organization of their own. And then I also do have little white spots on there that is your personal sales goal as well as your team goal. And that's something that I'm hoping to receive from all of you so I can be monitoring that and helping you achieve your goals and dreams each and every month. And let me see. Here we go. Let's see if I can make this bigger. I'm trying to work with this apple here, and I don't know if it will let me make it bigger, but basically, just so that you know, this is really exciting, that we are probably the closest we have ever been to being a national executive team. Can you guys hear that noise? I'm going to kill my husband because he's blowing leaves. It's such a beautiful day. He's doing yard work today.
We don't hear it.
You don't? Okay, good. Testing out the quality sound in my office, so that's good. But to be a national executive team, we need 12 personal directors, all green. We need 9 second-line directors, all green, and we need 3 third-line directors, all green. So as you can see, we have 12 in our personal team, and not to say that we don't need plenty more because that's minimum. And second line, we have 7, and third line, we have 3, and we are working with several folks right now to help promote them to second generation directors as well as additional, first and third. So I just want you to know this is so exciting, and we need all of your help. It's always been a dream of mine to move our organization to a national team so that I could better support you. And I feel like right now, more than ever, knowing that Patsy will be retiring within a year and a half, as well as how they are utilizing the nationals and really rallying around their leadership to mold our company into the new greatness that it will be. I believe that you should have a voice in that. And I promise to work as hard as possible to move us to a national team. It's going to take a lot of work on my part, and it is going to take a lot of work on your part too. Each one of us just doing our part, keeping our team strong, supporting each other. Moral support for each other, I think. Including me, I'm going to need your help and your support for sure. But
Donna, is that with Lydia's moving up her directors?
Yes, it includes the changes in the organizations with the loss of, our director, Lydia. So we are welcoming several folks to our personal team, Heather Lentz, Leslie Mills, and Jennifer Menting. And when I say personal team, that would be first generation directors. And of course, we're welcoming Jean Gallucci to our second generation, and 2 new folks who have never been on my radar, always part of our family and always part of our director team. But I'm really excited to finally be able to formally recognize Julie Matthews and Jennifer Vogelson. And we will be monitoring, of course, Michelle Lindley as well. She is now our only 4th generation director. So all you guys don't forget how important she is. So I wanted you to understand the structure, what happens, and where we are. Because we have over the last several years, had many changes. We have seen some great leaders come and go, and which is part of direct sales, and is part of change that sometimes happens. And of course, we all know Lydia is pursuing her dream, and we all know in our heart that her passion for training large groups and training on technology truly developed over the last several years with her business, and she's been just a great resource, great trainer, great friend, and we will truly miss her. But with change comes exciting opportunities, and I think that she's excited for all of us to be also a few steps closer to a national organization. So any questions on this, first off? See if I can go back to seeing everybody. Here we go. I wish more of us were on. I think I was expecting more folks to be on. Any questions? Comments?
No, we're excited for conference in the future of the Landy organization. It's been a long time that we've been not stuck here, but we've been here, so it's fun to see it move on.
It is exciting. It is exciting. And at conference, we are working to promote our next executive team, the Dolger team. Yes.
Woo-hoo!
I think we're going to have some huge, huge celebrations. Yes, they are very, very close, and I know it's going to happen. So there's lots of exciting things happening in our team right now, and I invite all of you to, get involved, participate. We need you. Each one of you is such an important part of our team, our future, and certainly we want to help you reach all of your goals with your business as well. So with that said, and it sounds like there's no questions on any of that, I wanted, Julie, are you still here? Because I know you have to run. Do you have to go?
Ooh, let me mute.
Julie Matthews?
Oh, yes, I am. I have like 2 minutes.
Okay, could you talk 2 minutes about conference? I'm sorry, Julie.
Oh, no, that's okay. Well, one of the ideas that I had for the director event on Wednesday evening was a food tour, a Chicago food tour. And I know that the Pennsylvania director team did this last year in Kentucky, and we had such a blast. I mean, it's a mixture of culture, entertainment, food. I mean, it was seriously such a fun time that we had. I did some research in Chicago and did find something that would be within that $50 price range of the director event, and they would be willing to do a private food tour. And I emailed Donna the details. They'll go to different places like Chicago pizza, hot dogs, cupcakes. There was a bunch of different places that they would go, and you get a sample at each place. And I believe that they were able to accommodate us on the Wednesday evening, starting, I think the latest time that they could start was 5 o'clock. I emailed you the details of that. Okay. So I guess the question would be, is everyone's flight in time by then? And of course, we would have to get downtown as well.
Oh, okay, we have to get downtown, so that might be a challenge. And I need to find out, I guess, about the home office tours then. Right? Isn't there afternoon home office tours? Claire, do you remember that? Wait, you're right.
Yeah, there is.
They start at, was it at 12:30 or 1? The home office tour.
Did they say when they will get done?
I don't know.
Okay, I will send a message to home office and see if I can get an answer on that. Okay, awesome. Hey, how does that sound, you guys? Does that sound like fun? Different.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, I think that could be fun. And I like this idea. Lydia had also shared with us an idea to do, what is it called? The place, and I have never been either, so I would have loved that. But it sounds like it's a lot of food, and it's $100, and a lot of meat. as I was told. A lot of protein. We will need protein. Okay, well, we'll continue to look into that. And speaking of conference, just wanted to hear any feedback. Julie, do you have any feedback before you go on rooms or anything else about conference?
The PA group, our top pick is the cheapest hotel, the one that's $129, and then our second pick would be Embassy.
Okay.
But I just know that a lot of people are struggling with costs of airfare and everything else, so the lower the hotel. But I mean, we don't mind wherever you go. We can walk. They're all side by side.
Okay. Is there a count? Do you know? Like a rough.
For our group?
Yeah, for Pennsylvania.
I would expect like 10 to 12.
Okay. Okay. All right. Super. Well, what I want to do, and I would love for folks to kind of help me with this, is get just a small group, maybe 3, 4 of us, to kind of just chat about some of the key things at conference, team time, and things that you'd like to see and have. I talked to Claire about team time, and we were thinking that we would go ahead and keep it to ourselves this time, anticipating the Dolger promotion as well. A lot of times they'll ask executives to join in with other executive teams, but I think we will have a lot to celebrate at this conference, and having more private time together. Any comments on that? Any other feelings that we should consider? Okay. All right. And the last thing that, and of course I would like to, I've been back and forth about conference cash, incentives, director incentives. Actually, this food tour could be a really fun incentive. So I'm open to your ideas. I don't want to just throw out an incentive that I dream about, that I just kind of come up with and dream up. I really want to have something that will, 1, bring our director team together, 2, obviously stretch you a little to work a little harder. Definitely everyone, with their teams and being green. So I'd love your feedback and any ideas that you have on that. Obviously, it's the beginning of April. We still have plenty of time to help out. Okay, so send me that as well. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about is director meetings. Now, we haven't really had them in a long time, and I would love some feedback on, first of all, I'm sure if this was in the evening, we might have gotten more participation, but not necessarily. I'm finding it's almost even between daytime folks and evening folks. So is this helpful to try and get together again monthly to just connect as a group where we can see each other's smiling faces for maybe 30, 40 minutes, share what's hot? Any feedback on that? Or are you kind of meetinged out? I know a lot of folks do have a lot of different meetings. Hi, who's this?
This one's Bo.
Bo! Hi, Bo!
He's like, eh.
He's so cute. Any comments? How about you guys on the phone? Been being quiet.
Donna, it might be nice to do some type of incentive for, I guess, that we have to pay the $200 now. We can't earn it. And so that's like, whoa, that's what I did last year. And a lot of us has earned free registration in the past. So that's kind of painful. Plus the hotel, plus getting there and back and food. It's going to be one expensive conference.
I am considering that, and that's why I threw that out there. So I'm definitely open to any ideas. Good, thanks for that. Can you use PC dollars for?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, you guys, speaking, I don't know why this just came to my mind, but I was talking with someone this morning, and it is Kit Enhancement Month. I think you know that. It's also Cookware Month, right? And I hope at all of your shows you're doing cookware. And I will tell you that new frittata, or the Italians call it frittata, is fabulous. It's fresh. It's all clean food. It's all, healthy. It's like 190 calories for 1/6 of the thing, but it uses the 12-inch skillet. It's a great show recipe. I just tested it. And we should be making sure we are cooking cookware at all of our meetings this month, really bringing out cookware and encouraging our consultants to have a piece or two of cookware and utilizing their monies for that this month. I might be preaching to the choir for those of you on here, but sometimes we forget that, there's obviously a big focus this month on cookware, so let's take advantage. Okay, any other comments on conference or incentives? What I would like to do is, and I'm going to probably ask a few folks to help me with conference, but if you specifically are interested in getting involved in helping me plan some things, I would love for you to just reach out to me and send me an email. Otherwise, I'm going to have to ask. And I would love some help because, remember, this is your conference. We want to make it as fun as possible. Okay. So for conference rooms, anyone else have any comments? Nobody really cares? You good? Okay. I'm feeling like if I can get the embassy with the 6 in each room, that'll at least save 12 of us some money. And they'll also get some food involved with that. The other option, if I don't get that, will be to look at the Hyatt because those living rooms are quite large. I will have to incur a lot more expense that way, but we'll at least have a lot of meeting space. Okay, I don't know. Actually, I don't think any of you have ever seen the Hyatt, but that's one of the first 2 leadership conferences that I went to was right there at the Hyatt. They had the meetings, which was kind of cool. Okay. Anything, that's pretty much it. Any comments about meetings, monthly meetings? How about some of you quiet people? Who else is here? 757. Is that Raquel?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Raquel.
Hey.
And then 304. I don't know who that is. What's 304? I don't even know that area code. So did you all hear, Julia, same thing about we were asking if this is something that would be helpful to have just a quick touch meeting, a video meeting like this each month for directors, or even every other month, or if you really feel like it should be as needed.
Okay, so yeah, just during the day, I can't really do the camera option. I would have to just dial in.
Okay.
But I'm okay either way. As long as I can do it during my lunch, I'm okay.
Okay. Anyone feel like this would be a good way to reconnect over the next few months? Try it for maybe April and May and do some kind of a monthly meeting like this. I could do it later in the evening. Since Wednesday evenings tend to be my, I know Wednesday evenings are church evenings for a lot of you in different parts of the country, but if we do it late enough, that may work. No other comments?
I know doing it this time is 10:30. That knocks out 3 of our directors immediately because they work full time.
Okay, so evening would be better. And just if you had it on the calendar. Is there a certain night of the week that's better?
Sunday night is not going to be good because we'll be doing our director bound.
Okay.
Mondays.
Wednesdays are good because, like you said, a lot of people are at church. So I usually don't do shows on Wednesday nights.
Okay, so if we did it late enough. Is 9 p.m. Eastern late enough for you guys in Wisconsin? Will not interfere with church. So that's 8 o'clock Central.
I don't know if that will affect anybody on Wednesdays for church around us, because we're done with Lent now this week.
Okay, so you don't go to church every Wednesday, it's just during Lent? Okay, I didn't realize that. I know here in the South, they do go every Wednesday. Okay, good. So I'm going to try and work for that Wednesday evening. I will schedule one because I feel like there's so much coming up with conference and so many different announcements. I just want to keep you guys abreast and have some kind of way to actually see you once a month. All right. And I just got a chat message from Heather, and she said she's good with evenings depending on show schedule as long as it's late enough. So, okay, perfect. So with that said, I appreciate you joining me today. Anyone have anything hot or something you want to share before we close up? By the way, if you haven't seen Kelsey's video, you all need to get on there and watch it. Did a beautiful job, 6-minute opening, just a fun way to show our awesome kits and also this business opportunity. And what I love the most is how she is qualifying all of them, and they're staying on. They're not just buying kits. So it really does just kind of help you bring in the masses, if you will. You get to bring in more people than you might have if you just did it like, oh, well, here, take this information and let's set up an interview. And I only want people serious about this. You just never know. Right, Kelsey?
Unmute, yeah. You just never know. And, the stats are out there in the company of what the statistics are going to be. And so, the more you bring in, the higher volume you have to be successful. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's definitely worth it.
At our exec bound meeting, John Johnson said, you wouldn't give a host some information and say, take this information and go home and think about doing a show. And, and he was correlating it with recruiting too, just get it done. And I think the show me the money is just so simple.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Claire, as a last thing, will you share with us? Claire just came back from home office from the exec bound program here. Let me see if I can put you, there you go. And we're so excited to have you there representing us too. And here's what's cool is they're going to be starting a new fresh executive bound program starting, I think it was August. I don't know, I just got the details, but you'll want to start thinking about this. Tell us a little bit about it, Claire.
It was pretty awesome. I have to tell you, we felt very, very valued while we were there. We got there and they had some groups as focus groups that to give direction for the company. And then we also had some videotaping. And I was videotaped. And then
Yay.
we did a lot of training. They did bring in 2 of the new promoted executives. And so whatever information was shared, they put it into our terms and said, yes, this really works. This is how I implemented that. We got to hear from Judy Joel and Kathy and Jean Jonas. We had dinner with Jean and Doris. We got to listen to a video taping of a meeting for upper level directors with Tracy that was 90 minutes long. It was just phenomenal, but my belief in the company is so strong right now. I know we are going in the right direction. We also got to watch the kitchen, got to go in there, and they shared some fun things to do with some of our tools, which I think they've really taken some of our tools and made them fun and showing us exactly the multi-uses for them, and then how to sell cookware and the forge cutlery. So it was just couple days of just growing our belief and strengthening the company and putting it back into our hands that take it and run with it. we believe in you. We're going to support you, and we're ready.
Awesome. So, and I know maybe you can give us some insight, because I know you've gone through a lot as far as building your belief system in the last year or two, or rebuilding it, should I say. So if someone is here right now, maybe struggling with confidence in the company or confidence in their ability, believing they can do greatness, be an executive, or anything like that, what insight can you give us, Claire?
You know, Donna had shared with us the book Soup last fall, and they did talk a lot about the book Soup. I actually read it the last 2 days, and if you want to read that book, you will see the direct path that Tracy is on. They are listening to us in so many ways and creating these groups, getting back to the things that worked, and that is listening to consultants, listening to directors, listening to every level, creating groups such as this Exec Bound, bringing people together to brainstorm and pump them up and motivate them. Because I think a lot of people their belief had been stripped down, so their will had been stripped, and their passion had been stripped. We all know what to do, but it eats away at everything. So with the company, starting with the products and starting with the recipes is really the best place for them to start. And they are really kind of revamping us. So we are in a great place where they really want to make things simple for us, easier and relevant, and really take our mission statement and run with it. And that had been lost. And when you lose your mission, you know, when you lose your why, you don't know where you're going. Well, the company, I think, had lost their why because they had gotten pretty much rid of the mission statement. And so that is their forefront. How are we going to take our mission statement and improve our business into greatness? And one other thing Judy Joel said that I thought was really, really important is, she said, you know, I used to be with Tupperware, and Tupperware was off the charts. They were just going and going. And 35 years ago, a new company was born, and it kind of intruded on some of their customers. You know, customers had more choices of different places that they could go for shows. And that was the Pampered Chef. And she said, you know what, that's going to happen all the time. Right now, you know, there's companies that have been born in the last couple of years. And, some of our customers have done shows with them because they have choices. But she said, just figure it out. You know, it is theme shows. It is having fun. It is good customer service that's going to keep your customers with you. And I really believe that 10 and 5 sheet is going to enable us to really mentally be thinking, I got to go out and get some new business, but I have some great customers I can always check in with. So I think we're case. I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited. So if any of you want to call me, please call me. But I didn't drink any Kool-Aid. I drank Moscow Mules, but I didn't drink Kool-Aid. And I'm really excited, really, really excited hearing it from all of them in one place. We're on the right pace.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. And, you know, it's hard. I know I come back from exec seminar and I'm excited and I try and share that with folks. And I think it's really difficult I know you all think sometimes I'm drinking Kool-Aid, but Claire's not drinking Kool-Aid because I feel the same way. It is a very exciting time to be with Pampered Chef. But the big thing is that it's all fresh. It's all new. And I think what I'm most excited about is that we can create it. Like, they are really letting us be a part of creating the new Pampered Chef, the new chef, you know? Don't you feel that way, Claire?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fresh Start was such a phenomenal theme for our launches. And it really, it's what's going on. I mean, it is, I don't know if you've calls, but they're tearing down every wall in the Pampered Chef. Jean and Doris and Tracy are going to be having their offices all together. Jean is scared to death because she's so loud. But they're all going to be holding each other accountable. And it's so transparent right now. There's no secrecy. Tracy goes and eats lunch with all the workers downstairs, you know, all the workers in the home office, and she's finding out about their families and about their struggles, but also finding out what's going on. And it's a huge new day. It really is. Everybody is on the same page. We all want this company to be great, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, and it truly is. Like, if you've ever dreamed about being on the ground floor opportunity and, you know, being part of building something great, this is it, guys. And it's in your hands. That's what's exciting. It truly is in your hands. So I'm so grateful, Claire, first of all, that you have taken the time, invested in the Executive Bound program, and it's working, because I know we're going to be celebrating a new exec, and I know your team is so excited too. I mean, they're just growing, and your leadership has been fabulous. So thank you so much.
Our team is awesome.
Yes, they are. As is the entire Landy team. They are part of the Landy team. Okay, so anyone else have some exciting news, going to some exciting training that you got to share with your peers, or maybe done something really awesome this month or the last couple months with your business? All you folks hiding here. I see a lot of babies.
Should I go sit by my baby too?
Yes, you bring them on. Come on. You know what? I'm not quite ready for that, but I would have my baby here too if I had one. All right. Well, with that said, oh, hey, Andy.
Hey, buddy.
How's Andy feeling?
Hi, Andy.
Looks like he's a little tired right now. He's on the floor.
Oh.
That's what he says. Goodbye.
I don't want to be bothered right now, Mom. Okay. Well, listen, guys, have a wonderful Easter. I'm going to, we will pick a Wednesday in May and schedule a follow-up, but watch for details. I may have to call like a quick little something to touch base about this new PACE program. I really encourage each and every one of you to try and participate. I think it will really help you strengthen your business, your confidence, your belief, your passion, your will, and of course, we're always, you know, can improve a little bit on our skills. But watch for details on this, and stay in touch. So have a great weekend. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye, everyone.
Fun. Thank you.